Oh, yes, that's perfect, and I didn't break my camera. It's been a while since I've made one of these. I think I went through some minor burnout through the last month or so, but I'm back now with the plan and excited to continue on. Even though I haven't uploaded a devlog in a little bit, I've still been slowly working on the game here and there, and I've been working on the outside areas and would like to show it off a little bit. I'm going to start with my favorite new feature I added, and I'm purposely calling it a feature because it took a few days to figure this out when it should not have taken that long. Anyways, if you've ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 2, there's a small chance, a teeny tiny chance, you've heard of a map called Raid. Only one of the best multiplayer maps in the game. And if you've played Raid before, you probably already see where this is going. There was a basketball court on the map, and you could shoot the basketballs to try and make them in the basket. I don't know if anything happened if you made them in, but it was fun to do. Also, Black Ops 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely no-liked it and became Master Prestige. And here's proof of my Xbox account. So I wanted to add in my own version of it as an Easter egg or a homage to Black Ops 2. The issue is when I try to shoot the ball, it does nothing. Then I tried adding some code and I was able to shoot the ball, but it always went the same direction. I was lazy about recording it and deleted that code. I have no clue how I created that code, so enjoy this crappy animation to demonstrate what I'm talking about. No matter where I shot, it always went in that direction, so I gave up on shooting it and decided to treat it as soccer, and I like that because I've been playing soccer since I can remember. This works amazing, except it's really hard to make it in the basket, but because it is so hard, I have made it even better than Raid. If you're able to make the soccer ball in the basket, confetti happens. And I know I made it look easy, but here are all the fails of me trying. I'm thinking since it is so hard to get a ball in the basket, I might make it to where if you make it, then you gain 50 points or something like that. Moving on, the next thing you've probably noticed is this overly large pile of pallets with 2 of them being red. These red ones are actually destructible meshes, so depending on which side you shoot, it will block up a potential pathway if you want that. Obviously, if you don't want to, you don't have to shoot either of these. I've also made the wooden boards in the prison building a destructible mesh as well, so now you can escape through that or through the store if you're not ready to go outside yet. I am struggling right now on how to make the destructible meshes look though. I need to visually show that these pallets and these wooden planks are different than other ones. For example, in pretty much all first-person shooters, if you see a red barrel, and you'll know it's explosive. And if you see something like a blue barrel, you'll know it's just part of the map and probably doesn't really do anything. Another good example is in Mirror's Edge. The bright red areas you see, you know you can do parkour on them. So like in this screenshot, this first one, you can tell that you can jump over it or hang on it, and then going on down the line, every red area, you know you're gonna have to press a button to do something. I need something like that for my game that fits the aesthetics. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments because I'm not sure how to make them stand out, but keeping them look similar-ish to my game style also. A couple other things I've added is the towers along with the fences. I originally 3D modeled a fence and it looked really good, but it had like 50,000 faces per little section, so I quickly gave up on that idea because I want this game to run on more than just NASA computers. The fences ended up just being planes with the fence texture on it, and I think it turned out pretty great, even when you get really close to it. Then at the bend of every fence, I added a tower. I was able to reuse the models that I used in the prison building, and you'll notice that on the other side of the fence, you can walk into the towers. They are empty right now, but I want to figure out a way where players can get into them, and then I'll add an interior. I'm also thinking about making the fence double layered, kind of like this, and the end of the game can be to escape the prison, rather than just trying to survive as long as possible, or have an either-or situation. I think the last big thing that's new is the walkways between buildings. My previous builds look like this, and my idea was the player could walk between buildings, but not get to the outside, but the fence on either side is broken from a storm or something like that. Once the player got to the outside area, they could run between them, so it wouldn't section the map off like this. I want players to be able to experience the whole map in one go, if they are able to or want to. I think if I ended up sectioning these areas off and made it more difficult to get between them, that it would get frustrating for the player, especially newer players that might not be too familiar with first-person shooters or zombie games. I think this method helps keep an open map where players can learn routes to train the zombies. I think that's about it for this episode. I'm not going to upload a new version to itch.io for this build.
Oh, come on, man.
Because I still need to test zombie spawners and a bunch of other stuff for the outdoor areas before I think it's ready. But for next episode, I'll be working back in the prison building. I recently went on vacation, was able to watch friends and family play that area in person, and they struggled in a lot of places, so there's a lot of things I need to continue adding to it. So be on the watch out for that. Alright, thanks for watching. Hey wait, before you go, if you enjoy seeing the progress on my zombie game, I'm uploading little snippets on TikTok also. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out.